Najime Hagumo was an ordinary student in a modern world where magic was just a fairy tale. As he sat in history class, a sudden and bewildering shift shook the school's foundations. In a blink, a mysterious entity, unseen but fiercely palpable, drew him and his classmates into a swirling rift. This was no ordinary transportation. It was a targeted summons organized by an ancient intelligence from an alternate realm. A world once akin to theirs, but now drenched in mystic splendor and dangers lurking at every turn. Awakening in this altered reality, Najime discovered his reconstruction into a reborn, a specter-like form tethered to his former self. Unlike his classmates who blossomed with extraordinary powers, Najime's transformation was flawed, a delicate balance teetering between life and afterlife. This incomplete metamorphosis left him with basic, fated instincts of an artificer and the subtle agility of a rogue, yet devoid of unbridled, innate magic. The change was wrought, not by chance, but by his intricate soul, a canvas imprinted with bygone secrets waiting to surface. With shadows of his past haunting him, whispering echoes of unfinished dreams and unresolved memories, Najime embarked on a journey to understand and overcome these visions that were more than mere specters. These phantoms were manifestations of his survivor's guilt and latent trauma, daunting presences that pursued both his psyche and his ephemeral being. Driven by a desire for understanding and perhaps redemption, Najime began probing into the arcane world around him. Using cunning that allied with his engineering prowess, he started crafting devices of subtle brilliance, innovations that concealed thieves' tools and forged new paths. His experimentation also led him to an unorthodox methodology, consuming creatures of darkness. Each absorption not only bolstered his powers, but also provided fleeting glimpses into this world's arcane architecture. Emotionally tethered to the past, his ambitions were more than survival. Najime longed for resolution, to reconcile the dissonance between the earthly life he once knew and the spectral ether he now inhabited. His short-term goal was to conquer the phantoms shadowing his existence, while his long-term vision sought to comprehend whether he could return to his original home or embrace this strange world as his own. The phantoms added both risk and motivation, pushing Najime towards an existential crossroads. It was a path toward either consuming the chaos and harnessing its might, or confronting shadows to weave them into bonds of clarity and light. This whispered choice presented growth through trial, challenging Najime to sculpt his narrative with resilience both physical and moral. Najime Hagumo roams the enchanted terrain, a spectral traveler whose journey ebbs between darkness's allure and the glimmers of purpose. Each monster devoured, each artifact formed, carries him closer to destiny's embrace, challenging the unknown in a dance of balance, of power and redemption, of haunted yesterdays and hopeful tomorrows.